Hello everyone, my name is Travis Hines, and today I'm here to speak with you about an important issue regarding fairness, transparency, and access to justice. Specifically, I'm talking about the crucial need for citizens like myself to have full access to the police department policies, training, and procedures, particularly in my ongoing legal defense. Police officers' actions in the field are directly governed by their training and policies. These policies determine how officers handle everyday interactions with citizens, such as requests for identification, recording interactions with body cameras, and recognizing what behaviors might be considered suspicious or criminal, like loitering. Without knowing these policies, citizens have no clear way to understand or challenge police conduct effectively. Recently, I faced charges. Last year I faced charges in West Milwaukee Municipal Court. During my trial, the judge explicitly told me I was restricted to asking questions only about the officer's training and direct observation. Training and direct observation. When I tried asking officers about their legal understanding or interpretations behind their actions, the judge repeatedly interrupted and ruled that those questions were legal conclusions, shutting down that line of questioning. In fact, the judge stated very clearly in open court, as documented in my trial transcript, "You don't have to ask Chief Aide about the law. I will decide that. You don't have to ask Chief Aide about the law. I will decide that." The effect of this ruling was severe. I could only question the officer based on his training and departmental procedures, nothing more. Imagine you're being asked to build a house, but are forbidden from seeing the blueprint. That's exactly the position the court has put me in. The judge has made police training and departmental policies the key and only allowable foundation for my legal defense. Yet, I currently don't have access to these police policies. Without this crucial information, I cannot verify if the officer acted according to department rules. I cannot effectively challenge testimony or defend myself against unfair charges. I'm essentially left to guess how officers are instructed to behave, placing me at an enormous disadvantage and severely limiting my constitutional right to a fair trial. For instance, during my interaction, the officer demanded identification without clearly articulating a legal basis. In court, when I asked the officer questions about his legal reasoning for demanding my ID, my questions were blocked as improper legal interpretations. Without being allowed access to training policies, I couldn't verify if his demands aligned with proper police procedures. Similarly, the officer involved claimed his body camera was active, yet the court ended up relying almost exclusively on footage from my personal camera. Was the officer required by policy to record encounters like mine? I don't know. I don't have access to their policy. These examples show clearly that without transparency in police policies, citizens can't fairly evaluate or challenge officer testimony. Transparency benefits everyone. Allowing public access to police policies creates accountability and transparency, helps citizens better understand what behaviors are expected from law enforcement, improves trust between communities and police departments by showing that officers are held to a clear, consistent standard or standards, ensures fairness in court, allowing citizens a genuine opportunity to challenge unfair or inappropriate actions based on clearly defined procedures. My request and your support. I'm formally requesting full and immediate access to the West Milwaukee Police Department policies, procedures, and training documents, particularly those related to identification requests, body camera usage, suspicion determination and loitering definitions, citizen interaction guidelines. I respectfully ask for your support in calling for greater transparency to ensure fairness in the justice system, not only for myself, but for all citizens facing similar circumstances. Fairness, accountability, and justice are core values we all share. Access to police policies isn't just about my case, it's about upholding these values in our community. In conclusion, without these policies, citizens are unfairly prevented from adequately defending themselves in court. I urge the West Milwaukee Police Department, the courts, and this community to recognize and honor the fundamental principle of transparency, especially when justice and fairness are at stake. Thank you for taking the time to listen today. I greatly appreciate your attention and support.